WASP3D offers an advanced real-time broadcast graphics workflow that simplifies production, reduces cost, and meets the most demanding visual requirements in the industry for news, elections, sports, business, or any other real-time data-driven presentation. Today in our presentation, we will be featuring our tracked augmented reality workflow using realistic 3D models, rendering in real time. Not only does our engine produces flat mirror reflections, but also cubic environmental reflections and refractions. As you can see, we have bubbles and a cube that are reflecting and refracting the 3D objects as well as live video, all in real time. Distortion shaders to simulate heat haze and water ripple are a challenge to most graphics systems because of their load on graphics processing unit. With WASP3D, you can simulate realistic water effect flow on various surfaces using native shaders and textures to create ripple and heat haze effects. This is usually a challenge to most real-time graphics systems because of their load on the graphics processing unit of the video card. As you can see, WASP3D uses hardware very efficiently. WASP makes recreating lifelike simulations using skeletal animation by dynamically applying motion capture datasets as behaviors on 3D models to give them a variety of animations. A new feature of our drone designer authoring environment is that a normal map mode has been added to the texture types, so when you apply normal map texture to a 3D mesh, you detail to it without adding any more polygons or tessellations. Producers are always looking for better, more graphically sophisticated presentations to keep the audience engaged and expand the wow factor to their sports coverage. In this example, please look at some of our native features represented in the motion trail from the Olympic rings, the reflections on the Rio Olympic logo, the glitters generated by the particle system, and the dynamic cloth to show the medal tally. The data in the medal tally is linked with user-defined tables, UDT, which allows live updating of data while on air. Users can create customized hierarchical tables to manage relational data for various projects that use analytical data graphics. Our Sting server render engine offers varieties of texture blending modes, some of which are being applied to the video and are being displayed on the cloth. Applying a biped animation to a model is complex enough, but what about quadruped model of Shere Khan the tiger? This tiger is an FBX model that has been imported into a WASP scene with the texture coordinates preserved so no additional work is required. Designers can choose to apply any motion capture dataset and the model will follow accordingly without reloading the scene. So multiple animation sets can be triggered from the Sting client playout interface. We can capture scene objects into a texture using a render texture and use them to create design elements like the image in Shere Khan Finance logo. WASP3D's business graphics workflow offers broadcasters sophisticated tools to synchronize large amounts of financial data into dynamic and engaging visual information in real time. Our intelligent workflow helps users create and play out graphics that respond to real-time, live data updates, and feeds from third-party business data providers like Bloomberg, Reuters, and others. Graphic charts with live data updates show a variety of information such as top gainers for the day, intraday line graphs, and candle graphs using live or historical data provide a better insight and analysis to your viewers. Weather presentations can be quite demanding as the weather changes throughout the day. Using highly detailed 3D models of landmarks helps localize the weather event and make presentations more engaging. WASP3D integrates live weather data from the various sources and automates presentations in real time. The WASP3D social media application is hosted on the cloud to address virtually any scope of data analysis and presentation. It enables broadcasters to ingest and manage social media feeds such as Twitter, Facebook, and others to generate data-driven graphics. Analysis of data social media behaviors and trends has become an invaluable resource to broadcasters wishing to engage their audience in a variety of ways. With WASP3D's social media tree, users can create any type of social media presentations, including the traditional opinion polls, trending topics, advertising campaigns, contests, etc. The application is designed for a collaborative workflow, and the tasks are shared between editorial and production teams. It is a great advantage for stadium-based production and live events where the content can be moderated at the stadium and played out in the studio or even in the video displays of the stadium. The WASP3D channel branding system, Nectar, provides broadcasters with the tools to automate, produce, sync, schedule, and play out 3D graphics for branding, ad scheduling, promo versioning, etc. The workflow is scalable and catering to single or multiple channels. Nectar automatically imports run orders produced by third-party scheduling software, syncs them with the automation system, and based on user-defined rules, the graphics are played in true sync with the video server. The last-minute modifications on the automation rundown get updated seamlessly. Election coverage is all about ratings by being first and getting it right. Elections often demand the most advanced technologies as the competition among TV stations is fierce. Let's look at a short animation of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. In this animation feature, please take a good look at facial, biped, and quadruped animation techniques, which are exclusive to WASP3D.
And we were told that if we let those at the top pay lower taxes and bend the rules, their success would trickle down to everyone else.
10 years ago, everybody wanted the wall. The Democrats, the Republicans, they couldn't get it. You know one of the reasons they couldn't get it? Environmental impact statements.
Please notice how we can control in real time the movement or flapping of the flag to accurately simulate wind through parameters. We are the only 3D real-time graphics system offering rich text format in our graphics and tickers. This gives complete flexibility to use different fonts, so you can make part of the text in italics if you want, or change size or colors at the character level. The creative possibilities are endless. Here is a quick look of the result of Republican primaries. This graphic showcases features like multi-pin to link lines with polydata and pi, and real-time map updates such as showing the winner, bar graphs, pie graphs, and map color using the data from a UDT table or live feeds. The creative possibilities are endless.